being an off-market property or something like that too. So it wouldn't be like a complete out of the blue.
All right. So you've got anytime we're doing calls or we're doing marketing, we always want to think about who the audience is and what's going to be the relevant message.
Yeah.
And that's going to typically lead to the greatest results. So when we're talking about sellers that are not ready yet, right? And we are looking to get closer get closer in relationship to them or provide them value that'll do that. We want to focus on what they want. So what these people have originally wanted is they wanted some time to organize things, right? For some reason or another, there was something that was in the way from them moving forward from listing or getting ready. Would that be a fair assessment based on what you're talking about?
Yeah, there's probably something of some sort, yes.
Now, when people need time to organize, typically they also are just what that really means, they're just kind of putting it on the back burner until something in life happens that makes it more of a priority. So when we're focusing on the value that we want to deliver, we want to have a reason for the call, right? Because if we just call them to be like, hey, what's up? How are you? How you been? Ready to sell? It actually separates us and puts a wedge in it, like we're just calling for what we want, right?
Yeah.
Because if you had a scheduled call back with all these people, they would be follow-up calls, not just like nurturing value calls, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So when we're focusing on the reason to call, these are people that wanted some time to organize and plan. The reason for your call is your new program that you've been putting together that applies to them.
Yeah.
And you're going to reach out to them, and so this program, what are you going to call this? What are you going to call this list from a, so like, for example,
from like a consumer point of view?
Yeah. Like, so for example, Dan Beer had the open house blitz program. When you talk, it sounded sexy. It was like, ooh, I want to know about the open house blitz program. And then it was basically the open house program that we run. Right. And so So what are you going to call this thing that you're doing where you're helping off-market sellers be found and get more exposure from the buyers that we're working with?
I could come up with it, probably something along the lines of like the no list, get your house sold 360 or something, of like, that's probably not,
when
something
in doubt,
like that.
When in doubt, throw a 360 in there.
360.
Yeah. I don't know, like the Investor Center 360 revolution.
The no list package. Have you heard about our no list package or something? I can come up with something better, but I hear what you're saying. For the sake of the talk, maybe we can see. Let's see.
So, hey, listen, you and I spoke previously. I know that today isn't your day that you're looking to talk about listing your home, right? So you're going to want to, if you call, I'll give you an example. So, the goals. I would like to be a season ticket holder for the goals at some point. I made some initial phone calls. I like this young woman named Gabriella who was going to help me. I hadn't talked to her in a few months. She calls me the other day. And I thought it was a lead, so I pick up the phone. She goes, hey, Josh, this is Gabriella from the Gulls. My guard instantly goes where?
Up. No, well, down, because you wanted the Gulls tickets.
Well, right? Well, my timing's off, right? So you were right the first time. My guard instantly goes up because she's about to talk to me about where am I at with buying Gulls tickets, and I'm going to have to tell her. I mean, they're A, going to have to make an excuse and push her off, or B, I'm going to have to be transparent with her. And so I say, hey, Gabrielle, thanks so much for following up with me. Currently, I'm not interested in buying Gulls season tickets, although I still want to buy them in the future. I appreciate you following up because it keeps you top of mind with me. And at some point I will buy those. They're just not today. And I don't know when that time is, but if you are going to be around and you want to keep following up with me, it'll absolutely lead to a higher likely that I work with you when I do. Right. So your guard goes up. So I would reach out, hey, Nathan, Josh Pono, First Class Real Estate. Hey, how are you? Hey, good. Hey, listen, real quick. I know that you're not interested in talking about listing your property today. The reason I'm calling is because we put together a program for sellers just like yourself, where you have plans to sell someday, but in the meantime, if an incredible no-brainer over-the-top offer came in, you'd be at least interested in seeing what that looks like. Based on my last call, I thought you might want to know if we had perfect buyers. Is that still the intention to sell sometime in the future?
Mm-hmm. Dang, Josh, you're so good.
Yes, that is still my intention. Hey, fantastic. So what we're doing is we're leveraging, the market's heating up a little bit and we're seeing interest rates start to come down. We're helping sellers find the early buyers, the buyers that are in the market now. We're starting to build that list.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to call you and verify that that's still something you're interested in, which you just said it is, right?
Okay. Yeah. And then
what's your best email address? Like, so use this opportunity to validate your information you have. Hey, this is still your cell, right? Hey, this is still your, so that would probably be the opening pitch, but you've given them the reason to call. What's the piece of value that they get by being a part of this list for you?
The piece of value would be potentially getting a no-brainer offer, and you know,
it's good. Got to be better though. So what do you, by being on this list for you, right? By being on this list with you, what is the benefit to them?
They could sell their home for a fraction of the cost and not have to deal with showings, not have to deal with a lot of the other things that are issues about selling your house. You get like maybe faster sale, no like lower fees, maybe direct access to people coming to them.
How many of these people have already received a gift card or a handwritten note card from you? Rough guesstimate.
I would probably say 25%. That would be something I would implement like after this conversation, like, you know, from this conversation on.
So one thing you could do, right? I'm willing to pay money to get a seller lead, right? Or convert a seller lead. So for example, you might have gotten this lead. If you can increase your likelihood of getting the sale and you can spend $5 per lead, it's way cheaper than internet leads anywhere else. What we could do is we could build a quick little note card.
Yeah.
We could build a quick little note card that says, you know, hey, thank you so much for continuing to have conversations about your real estate goals. Here's a $5 Starbucks gift card. Welcome to our off-market leverage the buyer listing program.
Yeah.
Just so you know, anybody that if we get a buyer that's motivated and qualified and is pre-screened for your home and we sell it, you will save a bunch of money by us bringing you the buyer directly. Also, anybody that interviews us after they've gotten this note card on this program gets a big discount on commission should they end up hiring us. We could come up with a couple different, you know, so you want it just to take over mind share. So if I'm thinking about it, it's like $5 Starbucks gift card. You'll give them a, you know, a $50 gift card for the interview. Yeah. And if they sign up, you'll give them a you know, $2,500 discount in commission that they can use towards moving expenses or staging.
Yeah.
At the close of escrow. Right? So if I'm going to spend money or I'm going to invest into my database, I want to invest at the points in which it moves the sale forward.
Yeah.
So I want to invest $5 to get that conversation and cement that mind share to improve that quality of lead. I want to incentivize them to interview me, which is the next step of the process. $50 gift card, I'll pay $50 for an interview all day long.
Yeah, you're right.
Right? Because if you get 10 interviews, you're going to get at least 3 of them. So that would be $500 for interviews you probably had a lower percentage of chance of getting anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you pay $500 to get 3 listings secured.
Yeah. And you sell them and you make that money back.
You make that money back, plus the referrals, plus the leverage, plus the buyers, plus the everything. Invest in your listing business. Okay. So then you've got, you know, and you say, hey, anybody that hires us, not only do you get the $50 gift card, not only did you get the $5 Starbucks gift card. That's actually weak. Don't mention that. Not only do you get the $50 gift card, but you also get $2,500 at the close of escrow. And you put details to be discussed during the interview. Little star on it.
Yeah.
And that way, you know, they say, hey, that $2,500 comes with our, you know, our standard listing commission. So, you know, on our average sale, which is 650,000, right? On 650,000, you're looking at, what is that? 17,500, 16,250. So you're now doing, you know, you're now getting 13,750 after your splits and all that. I mean, you're talking about $11,000, $12,000
a sale,
and you've invested, and that's post investment.
Yeah, it's true, and that's per. I mean, if you think about it, probably per investment, it's probably like under $100.
Now, keep in mind too that every time they scan that gift card, you get an alert on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a script and a conversation for that call where it's real simple. Scan goes off. Hey, what's up, Nathan Barkley? I saw that you scanned the gift card. I wanted to make sure, I wanted to get your feedback on the process. Was it user friendly? Did you appreciate it? Yeah, I really did. Awesome. Well, listen, you're officially set. I want to let you know I've got all your information in our off-market buyer listing program. Also, in that note card, it talked about the incentive. Hey, we'll show up with a $50 Amazon gift card for you, or a Visa gift card, whatever you want when you interview. Just so I know what you're thinking about in timing. When do if you could wave a magic wand, and everything was perfect, do you know when you would want to start talking about listing your home? When you would want it on the market?
Yeah.
We're thinking summer. Okay, great. And why? Just so I have my notes, so I don't hassle you, and I don't call too early. Why?
Yeah.
Is summer important to you?
Mm-hmm. And then start just talking with them about their timeline, ideal, make the notes. So then at least you have 2 opportunities basically with this for the people that want it. You have the opportunity to sell it free. Depending on if you bring them something, they might even accelerate, or might try to show them, hey, the market's coming back. Hey, you can get this done. So I think it's a good system.
So mapping this out. Write this down on a notepad, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to build a system around it, right? So you have your nurture leads. There's a call. You say, hey, what's up? It's Nathan Barkley. I know that you're not interested to unarm them. I know that you're not interested in talking about listing your property today. I just wanted to make sure that you were aware. We just launched a program recently.
Yeah.
The buyer demand is coming up, and the number one thing that the buyers want is they want off-market sellers. I remember you talking to me about wanting to sell in the future, but if the perfect offer came just flying in and somebody was absolutely loving your house, you'd be open to showing it even though you weren't on the market, right? Right. Okay. Great. So our program, I'm going to send you a note card, and it's going to have a couple different things on there for you. And it's going to put you on this list that every single agent in our office is going to have access to.
Yeah.
And anytime a buyer comes into the market, we're going to promote your property, and we're going to screen them. We're going to qualify them. We're going to make sure they never waste your time, because I'm never going to call you unless it's a legit buyer that's already seen your house, already fully approved, and flexible on timing, because I know your timing's a little up in the air. Mm-hmm. Now, on that note card, it's also going to have some more details of the product, of the program, because there's some really, really cool incentives.
Yeah.
We're so confident in what we're doing. We're actually paying people to interview us when they're thinking about deciding about who the agent is,
Mhm.
whether you hire us or not. So I just wanted to confirm this is your cell phone, correct? Yep. Okay, great. And your home address where I can send a note card is great. And your best email address is great. All right. I'm gonna you should have that card in the next 7 days.
Mhm.
And in 7 days, I'll check in with you just to make sure you got it, because you know how the post office is.
Mhm.
Okay, that's your call.
Yeah.
And I'll send you this video after we hang up, and you'll know that about 23 minutes into is a script, so you can go back and just write it down.
23 minutes. Okay. Got
Okay.
it.
The next thing you want to do is you want to go into KV Core.
Yeah.
And you want to set up. I think. Let me share my screen. And by the way, for Angela and Marina, I know this isn't specifically talking about you, but this is exactly how I build systems so that they're automated, they're scalable, they're relevant, and they work. And so the formula is the same. So going to thanks.io, I've got a balance here, but if we go to thanks.io is a handwritten note card place.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that I want to say, Nathan, you can sign up for their thing for free.
Okay.
So you're going to want to, when you hang up, you're going to want to create an account. Now they have a business plan that I've been using. I haven't really used it. They charge you $49 a month and they discount all their, if you're doing mass mailings, it's worth it. For you, it's probably worth it because like it saves you like 20 cents per note card, but we're not talking. I mean, you literally have to send out 20 cents divided by 49. Oh, wrong way. 49 divided by 0.2. You have to send out 245 postcards before it's even worth it. You're not going to send that much out.
Yeah, for sure.
So inside of thanks.io, though, it's really easy. You just go in here. Okay, I'm going to log in. You go to message template.
Mm-hmm.
You click add message. You're going to do a note card. Name of your message template, off market seller campaign.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to pick a font.
Yeah.
Okay. And you'll say, hey, first name.
Yeah.
Comma. As promised, here is your handwritten note card.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just say, here is, I wouldn't say handwritten card because some people are going to know it's not handwritten and it's not really handwritten, it's machine written. But hey, as promised, here are the details of the offer for our off market listing program. Above is a free $5 Starbucks gift card. Yes, it really works. Here are a couple benefits of this program.
Mm-hmm.
1, save this card. When you interview us for the position to list your home, comma, even if you don't hire us, comma, we will give you a $50 Visa gift card, comma, we are that confident in our unique values that other agents can't offer. 2, when you hire us, at the close of escrow, we will give you $2,500 for moving services, closing costs, or staging. You can also just pocket the money at the close of escrow.
On the staging thing, side note, sorry. Do we have a stager that'll do it at a close?
No.
Are we gonna go through that? Not really. Yeah. For sure, system. Yeah.
And then
I'll
phone
take-
number, etc.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So you have like your average price point is 650,000. I'm here in Atlanta. Certain parts are, around that amount, but we're more seeing it around 350 to 4. So do you just lower the amount that you're gonna give versus the 2,500? Maybe you just do 1,000 or something.
Yep. Okay, so we got to change up this. So anyway, we got to change this up where you say there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
So do this real quick for you. And you're not going to do a gift card. You're going to do you're not going to do a note card. You're going to do a gift card.
Mm-hmm. Got it. It was Nathan. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, yep. Now, and then once you do have this, you hit save your message template, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to your image template and you can just design a postcard real quick and you can use Canva.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can upload a design. So Canva has got different things where you can just literally click on this and you can put your logo, you can put your photo and just say, we bring the buyers even if you're not on the market.
Yeah, got it. I'll take a picture of that.
So it's in your image templates.
All right, cool, man.
So what I would do is I would set that up. And then what you want to do after that, so then you go to KV Core and you set up that postcard template yourself. Then you go to KV Core and inside of KV Core, Ba-dee-dum, da-dee-dum, da-dee-dum. Then you go to Smart Campaign. Okay, so you go to marketing, and then you go to Smart Campaign, and then you do Ad Campaign, and it's for First Class Real Estate SD. When the hashtag is, and you put hashtag off market listing program. Okay, and I'll just build this for you right now. That's when the hashtag is. Always run it. Yes. Locked. No. Hit next. It's designed for a seller. Hit next. Campaign name. Off market listing program. Designed for sellers that want to list in the future but are not ready yet. Okay. Always run. Yes. Next. Go ahead and hit finish. Now this is going to be an office one that is shared. Okay, we'll go in here. Now we're going to add an action, and we're going to do a Zapier integration.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just going to set this up for you right now so you don't have to go through all this.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to, well, what I'm going to need to do is, so this is exactly what I did right here, where this is the one that has got you for setting it up for the thanks.io integration with the expired campaign.
Yeah.
Right. And so what we'll do is once you get the thanks.io thing set up, okay, so once we go in there, then we set it up to where, hey, what we're going to do is we're going to edit this real quick, and we're going to say, okay, we've got, choose the campaign action, continue. Then we'll choose your account, continue. This is Surreal's one.
Yeah, I think so. Surreal.
Okay. Then what's going to happen is we'll get the campaign ID. So let me do this real quick. Let me get out of here. So I'll show you how we set this up. So we'll go create. News app. For Marina and Angela, a Zapier is a bridge program. So you've got different technologies, and you might have said, man, I wish all these technologies work together. So on one side, you got thanks.io. On the other side, you got KV Core. And you want it to be where when you add the hashtag, so Nathan's calling his lead. The lead says, yeah, I'm in. So now he adds inside of KV Core, he wants to add a nurturing campaign to that specific person. And it's going to be the same specific campaign for all of those types of prospects. So then he needs KV Core to talk to thanks.io so he doesn't have to have a lot of unnecessary tasks. So Zapier, think of KV Core and think of thanks.io as two islands. And you need to be able to ship product back and forth between the islands. This is the bridge. So we come in here and we say KV Core. That's the product where the trigger is going to begin. We're going to create a campaign action. It triggers when a campaign action runs for a specific Zap ID. Hit continue. We're going to choose his account. Hit continue. Now the campaign Zap ID, which is right here, see it? Campaign options. We're going to copy this. We're going to post it in here. It's going to verify. Now it's going to test the trigger, which it may not do because I'm going, yep, they found the campaign. Okay. Continue. Okay, then we're going to go to thanks.io. And we're going to choose an event. And we're going to say, send a gift card. And once you've got that stuff, Nathan, then we're going to create your account and connect it here. So for right now.
So that's what I need to do next.
I want to save this. Now that's been saved in the draft. So once you have that postcard and all that stuff created, I'll come in and do that. And we'll say, here we go. Name, send gift card to the client. run immediately. Send off market listing program gift card, GC, hit save. Now we're going to want to add an action where we add a call. Call and do not leave voicemail, because if they don't pick up the first time, and we'll say task reminder, call the client and talk and verify they received the gift card. And we'll make that on day 7. Save.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do another call, because if they don't answer up, call and leave a voicemail. And we're going to do this call to verify they received the gift card and leave voicemail. And we're going to do this on day 8. Save. And if you want, you can say like this. So that's that. Now, I want to send them an automated email. So if they don't get it and they don't pick up, that I don't just stop following up with them. So I will go into marketing, go to all marketing. Whoops. I want to go to smart campaigns. I want to go to templates. Okay. So I'm going to templates. Yeah. I'm going to put, I'm going to create a template, and I'm going to create a text template name, off market listing program follow up text content. Hi.
Something name.
Just yeah, I forget. I'm forgetting about I forgot how to I'm forgetting how to add the first name.
Yeah, let me see if I can figure it out.
I got it. Hold on.
So I think you just put parentheses first name.
I think it's this actually.
Maybe. I think it might be the.
I think it's there. We go.
These ones, yeah.
Lead first name. So you just use this right here, those little squiggly lines. Hey, lead first name. I sent over the note card for our off-market listing program. Wanted to make sure you received it. Did you receive it? Okay. Best agent full name, agent cell phone name, agent office name. Okay. Add template. Then you go add template, email template, template name, off market listing program. Did you get the gift card I sent you in the mail? And then we're still going to go like this. Now here, they let you do it like this. Which one is it? Here, they let you go like this. Agent, I'm sorry, lead first name, exclamation point. I just want them to engage. I don't want to go overly talk to you soon. Agent full name. Agent cell number. Office name. Okay. And then we'll go like this. We'll copy this. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Okay. Then we'll hit add template. Now that we've done that, we go back to my campaigns and we go into off-market listing program. We've got our calls, add email, and we're going to use the email off-market listing program, which then has our template. Off-market listing program, email follow-up from agent to the contact, and we want that to go out on day 8. Okay, and then we save changes here, and then we add our text, and we do our off-market listing program follow-up text. From agent to contact, and that is day 9, because if I talk to him on day 8, then I don't want to follow up with a text.
Yeah.
If I talk to him on day 8, I don't want to follow up with an email. So actually what I'm going to do, just because when you build out your system, you don't want to build it out so that everything goes perfectly. So I'm going to edit this to day 9 as well. Because that way, if you talk to, you only want this going off if they didn't follow up. So what you're gonna build the system is, the moment you hang up, you're gonna add hashtag off-market listing program. It's going to automatically and instantly, well, 15 minutes, it's automatically going to fire off that postcard. Now that postcard, when they scan it, you're going to get an email saying, hey, they just scanned this card and took your gift card. Now, when they do that, you call them immediately. If you don't get that scan, then you're going to get an alert and a task saying call them on day 7, and you're not going to receive a voicemail. You're not going to leave a voicemail. Then you're going to call them on day 8, and you're going to leave a voicemail. Then the system's going to email them and text them on day 9. Okay.
Got it.
Then we're going to add a follow-up call, and we're going to call and leave a voicemail, follow up on email, texts, and voicemail. And we're going to put that on day 14. Save. And we're going to do that on call and leave a voicemail. And we're going to do that on day 30. So now you're going to have this all set up. All you need to do is build out that note card and that image template, and that message template will complete the Zapier. And now that's saved. Okay, so we go back to our smart campaigns and we will turn it on at that point. So that's all built. So let's say you are making your phone call now and you say, you're talking to them and they're like, awesome. Yeah, that sounds great. Awesome. I just wanted to verify that this is your correct email address. Yes. Great. I wanted to verify that this is your address where you receive mail. Yes. Great. Awesome. You then add your note. XYZ, blah, 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 blase, 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 adding to off-market listing program campaign. Add the note, which will be then here. Yes, I want to cancel. You go into active campaigns, you hit add, You go over here, and once it's turned on, it'll be in this list. You add it to that, you hang up, and now you don't have to think about them for the next 30 days, and you just have to wait for them to respond.
Yeah.
One more thing that we want to do inside of the campaign, because you don't want a hole where it just falls off. So what we'll do, you guys have been able to see my screen this whole time, right?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, that would have been a bummer. Damn it. All right. So one thing you want to do is you want to add an action and a task, and you want to say, you know what, I'll just do this for right now. And we can always fine tune this, but we're going to add a call, and we're going to say call and leave a voicemail. And we're going to say follow up to engage. Why am I having it? What is that? ENGA. Is that DGE or GE?
No, you got it.
Got it. Masters in Systems and Technology and Sales, flunked out of spelling. 45 days. We'll just add that just in case. Okay, now what we can do this, now that the base system's built, right? Like what you can do is you can also say on the 1st of the month, this is a task for your business, right? On the 1st of the month, or I'm sorry, on the 7th of the month, when the market report comes out, all of a sudden you can go in here, right? You can go in here, and when you go into your marketing, or you go into your CRM where you say, give me all my contacts, you can come in here, and when you go to do the filters, you can say, give me all my off-market listing buyer program, and you can do a mass email with your video. So that's another way to hit them with value.
Got it.
The reason why we build out systems like this is, one, now every single time you have that call, it takes you 15 seconds to automate a follow-up program that's relevant to them. It has 3 or 4 triggers to engage them, to alert you through your app and through your email. And when they engage, you know exactly what to call them up and say. Then when you go to market, your off-market video, or you want to deliver a message or an update on interest rates, now you can hit all of those people with a relevant email and a text message with the link to the video. So now all of a sudden you're working your leads in bulk without being unauthentic or irrelevant or talking to them about spam that they don't want to hear.
Got it.
So you need to take this video, go back to minute 23, 24, write out your script, put your script in, build a folder in Drive. So if it's me in your position, first thing I'm doing is I'm going into my Drive and I'm building out a folder called Nathan Barkley Off-Market Listing Program. Yeah. Inside of that Drive folder, the next document that I'm creating is introduction call. Now you can start to integrate this in your cancel and expireds, but for all your nurture calls, you now have that script written down. So when you bring on your first agent and you're training them how to do that, you don't have to do anything other than be like, here's the folder. And here's the campaign. Now, once you get that stuff in place with the Drive folder, the initial script, and the image and message template, signing up in thanks.io with your own account, we'll complete the Zapier integration. And then maybe next week, we'll build out a follow-up script for day 7, which is really simple. And at the end of this video, around 55 minutes in it, the script is real simple. I'll role play with you. Hey, Nathan, Josh Pono, First Class Real Estate.
Hey, how's it going, Josh?
Doing lovely. Real quick, you and I had a conversation 7 days ago. I told you I'd follow up in 7 days. Here I am. Did you get the note card that I sent you in the mail?
Yeah, I did. I got that. Yeah.
Fantastic. How was the process? I didn't get a notification about the gift card. When you scan it, let me know if there's any trouble. It's a real gift card. It'll work, and go get a cup of Joe on me. Out of curiosity, is there anything you need from me at this point? Awesome. I just want to let you know you're on the list. We're going to continue to advertise your property to our new buyers that are coming into the market to try to make this super convenient for you. real quick, every week, every month, I do an update for sellers that are planning to sell in the future. And the update includes what's going on with inventory, what's going on with the buyer demand, and not just the stuff you read online, but actually the pending mortgage applications. And I do an economic forecast for the next 90 days from that point on. Is that something you would find of value? Fantastic. The text message that you got is from my seller hotline. I am so focused on communicating with my clients that when you respond to a text message from me or when you text me, it goes off 3 or 4 times. Did you get that text message? Cool. I'm going to send you a text message right now through my system. Save that number. Nathan Barkley, incredible real estate agent.
Okay. Cool. Got it, man. Convert. I think I like how in depth you went. I took over 3 pages writing all like the arrows and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to rewatch this thing to make sure. Well, I know I missed some stuff, but just to get it down pat, and then I got the next steps of making the Zapier and stuff. So I'm excited.
Question for you. We just pretty much built that system real quick in under an hour. How does this system not work? How does this system fail?
If we don't do it.
So yes, that's true as well. What part drives this program? What part drives this system?
Waking up and adding people and constantly lead genning and
the calls.
The calls.
You can have the most awesome badass race car, but if you don't put gas in it, which is the calls, the prospects, if you don't put gas in it, it's worthless. So when you are talking to people and they say, yeah, we're not really ready to sell. Hey, awesome. You do want to sell, like on your expired calls, you do want to sell, but now's just not the time. Fantastic. Hey, we have 2 specific programs for you. One, we have our expired listing program where we help owners just like yourself. You said, send me some information. I'm going to send you some relevant information. 2, we have our off-market listing program that is unique to us. For example, and you may say this isn't interesting to you. If I got a phenomenal buyer that was perfect for your property, but it might be a month or 2 early, but they were flexible on timing, would you want me to reach out to you about it? Okay, great. I'm going to go ahead and put you on our off-market listing program. And by the way, we give special incentives to the people on this program. Our clients love it. I'll send you a text message, an email. I'll get everything squared away from you. And then I'll follow up with you to make sure you got your package in the mail. Sound great? Great.
Sound great.
Okay. You have to, the way this fails is you don't focus on the trigger points. The trigger points is the initial call and selling why they want to be on this program. And then actually just putting hashtag off market listing program inside a KV core. Done deal. Rest will take care of itself.
Okay. Cool, man. I'm excited. I appreciate you always. I think, like you always say, you always blow my mind every time. So I appreciate it, man.
Is that what I say? You said, like you always say, you always blow my mind. Is that what I say? I say, man, I blow your mind every time, don't I?
Yeah, something like that. But dude, it's always the case whenever we're like on the line and it just like goes down, like, because there's certain levels of stuff. Like you go to I don't even know, some script person, he's gonna tell you like the surface level of this, just call. And then there's like people that might like go, okay, this is kind of how you do it. But then you're like, okay, this is what you gotta do, Okay, we're gonna set it up right here. So it's always really good, doing this with you. So appreciate it.
I appreciate that, man. I really am passionate about not doing silly things over and over again, wasting time, because what I've learned from my hundreds of thousands of, I've probably not hundreds of thousands, but I've made over 100,000 cold calls. And when I used to work with these team leaders and these coaches and these trainers, they would dismiss systems like this because they're like, you just got to stay focused. You just got to pedal the bike harder. That's just part of the process. And I'm like, yeah, but if I'm going to install pools for a living, don't give me a shovel to dig the pool out. Like, let me get an excavator. Yeah, so, there's simplicity is like, dude, it took us what, an hour? It's going to take you, it's going to take you an hour to write down your script. And it's going to take you an hour to, it's going to take you a couple hours, and then boom, you're going to save 10 minutes on every call.
Yeah, and I mean, well, even if I didn't have you to do this, dude, I probably would have took me 10 hours to be honest. Of
Yeah,
or a couple days to figure out the Xavier.
yeah. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? But it's always good. It's always really good. So I'm excited.
Well, hey man, it's still just one thing that I've always, even with all my knowledge, like when I'm setting up systems, like the first few times it's longer than it takes, So like I was talking to you about this video sales letter that I'm building out. I thought it was going to take me 3 hours. I'm on like 24 hours.
Yeah. Right.
And once I set it up, every single one after that is taken care of and it's done. And so it's like Ryan Serhant said this. Okay. Ryan Serhant, the $1 million listing New York, one of the biggest realtors that have ever existed. He flat out said that oftentimes we spend way too little on systems and processes because we're so focused on the shiny object in front of us, or we're so short-sighted on the vision. The vision isn't to go out and get a client today. The vision is to go out and get a client, but have a system that makes every single one after that easier and more efficient. And so you're going to continue to absorb this stuff just walking through these things with me. I'm going to share this video with you guys. So, you can go back and review it. I know I went kind of quickly, but you can just go back and review it.
Yeah, no, I got it, man. Thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate it.
Where are we going to be able to see the recording of this?
I will, I'll upload it to the YouTube channel. I've got a YouTube channel. It's not, the branding isn't done yet, but it's called First Class Real Estate SD. And I'll just upload this video on setting up an integration in a system, and then you can just watch it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll share it in I'll share it. You know what? I'll share it in the First Class Real Estate group too.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Take care. Bye.
See you guys. Ladies.
All right, see you, Josh. Have a good day.
You too, man. Bye.